What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of the internet? It's your boy Loudcorp here. Today, we are back again with some more amazing Borderlands 2 content. This is one of the last things I wanted to do playing this game. I wanted to see if I could beat the game only using the NORFLEET. So what do you think? Is it possible? You guys think it's real? Think you're able to do this? What do you guys think? Clearly, obviously, there's an obvious answer, but I'm not going to spoil it just right about now. But I kind of started the game here in Liarsburg. We had to help Claptrap out, get freed from the shackles of these bandits by Captain Flynt, different things like that. I always like Liarsburg. I think what's his name, Handsome Jack, is really funny in this opening start, as well as Sir Hammerlock. So we just kind of cleared these bandits out using this NORFLEET. And the NORFLEET's pretty cool because you're able to regenerate insane amounts of ammo, just like any other gun, using the Sham as well as the Logan's gun. So now we were waiting for the autistic robot to make his way over here so he can be electrocuted. I always love this part of the game. Fucking just sitting here and waiting for Claptrap to run into this fence. Sir Hammerlock's an asshole. He really fucking hates this little robot. Little does he know, Claptrap's a pretty fucking legendary guy. He's got some pretty crazy shit. He feels his brain cells committing suicide one by one. What a fucking legendary remark. What a remark to keep for when you're dealing with some person in real life, eh? What a fucking distinguished gentleman. This guy's legendary. I bet he is a NORFLEET too, to be honest. So the next thing we need to do, we need to grab Claptrap. We need to talk to Sir Hammerlock, handed the mission. Then we need to grab Claptrap. And we need to move our way over to Boom Boom, as well as the other side of the southern shelf, where Captain Flynt is. We took a good look-see at all these bandits here, and I thought, you know, these guys aren't too tough. I'm going to take a look-see through this telescope. I usually never look at these telescopes. I used to do this all the time, but it's kind of fun. Handsome Jack bought a pony made of diamonds. I thought that was kind of cool. And then this is basically what happens throughout this whole gameplay. It's just this right here. This is a great example. Just fucking blow everyone up, because that's what we're doing right now. We're blowing people up. And Claptrap got pissed off about it, but who cares? But Stallion said hello for no reason, because Handsome Jack wanted us to see and meet his horse, audibly. And now we met Boom Boom. Boom Boom, the two dangerous terrorist twins. I'm not sure if they're terrorists, but they're blowing stuff up. Maybe they're Americans on 4th of July, who knows? But this boss fight went basically as most people would imagine. So to kill this boss, I just used the kunai to get that mark of death and waited for the final couple seconds. And that was that. Yeah, that was that. That was basically the whole boss. Lasted about, I don't know, 1 nanosecond? Something like that? Fuck, this was pretty fucking easy, I'm not gonna lie. This boss is pretty easy, but there's more to this game, and there's more challenges that lied ahead. You guys just wait for that. Now Claptrap very much wanted us to shoot him with this cannon, so we shot him with the cannon. And then I just kind of ran forward and blew these guys up with the NORFLEET and my deception. This is the best part about using this gun. You can just target so many people at once. It's awesome. So we made our way up to Captain Flynt. Had to listen to him talk about torturing people, bringing tears to his eyes. Oh, what a fucking legend. And then we just kind of fed everyone NORFLEET sandwiches and ran our way right through this. These enemies were pretty easy to handle in the beginning of the game just because they're not really too diverse. The hardest guy was those ironclad lunatics. But basically everyone met the same fate. Just blasted people off the face of Pandora with this NORFLEET. And that's one of the best parts about using this gun. You can just shoot it anywhere. Like wherever there's a dot on your mini-map, you don't even look at the map. You just shoot towards the dot. And it usually kills people. So this is what I'm talking about too. You kind of shoot the bottom of the floor and get your ammo back with that Logan's gun. So that's how I was getting ammo throughout this whole run. Claptrap kind of got fucking stuck here. I don't really know what to say. He got stuck. My game got severely glitched out, so I had to end up restarting, but this just wanted to show you guys how ridiculous and stupid Claptrap is. I don't know why he got stuck. He just tweaked. After restarting my game, I was able to come back here, and we were able to find Flynt. Able to run up here and meet Claptrap. Flynt! What do you guys think? What do you guys think happened with Flynt? Do you think he was hard? Do you think he was a difficult boss? Think, how am I going to beat his shielding, right? How am I going to do that, Loudcorp? Well, this is it. You get the drunk effect with the grog nozzle, and you hit him with like 90 NORFLEET shots on the once. At once hit him right in the fucking foot. And that's basically that. That was the boss fight. So yeah, what do you guys expect? what do you like? What the fuck did you expect? It's the NORFLEET. Oh my god, we got a tinderbox. It was now time to talk to our little dancing robot friend and move our way through. We made our way up to this kind of weird, like, catch-a-ride system that I just love. The fucking one with the taco in it. That's why I'm calling it weird. And then we had to go to this bandit camp, too. And I just blew everyone up sky high, because, of course, all these fucking shields are down! Of course shields are down. Give me your fucking loot, bitch-ass nomad. Get out of here. And then we came here, picked up his loot, because fuck him. That's why. Fuck him. And we got some ammo back. The catch-a-ride system was now working, and there was a taco in it. And I ate the taco on the way to Sanctuary. But on the way to Sanctuary, I kind of ran over a couple of these piles. I don't know, every now and then, every couple gameplays, I kind of break a few more of those suckers in case I get a legendary. I did get a pearl one time. It was not recorded. This was a few years ago. I know. How'd you get a pearl, right? I don't fucking know. I wish I was recording. But yeah, no. It was pretty fucking crazy, so hopefully I'm able to do that. Jack talked about Butt Stallion for no reason, because he loves his diamond horse, because he's a weird son of a bitch. We picked up Corporal Reese's weird fucking... What the fuck do you even call this? Pager? It's like a pager, the Echo Net. We picked up Corporal Reese's pager and went to go pick him up. Well, you guys know how that went. Look at this. Just fucking blasted everyone. Corporal Reese unfortunately died at the same time because of the NORFLEET aftershock. I'm sorry, Corporal Reese. But as a last resort to honor Corporal Reese's memory, we shot everyone with these fucking alien rocket launcher rounds and did unimaginable pain to these people. Do you know how bad? Do you think how fucking bad do you think that would hurt? What the fuck even is that? These blue orbs that wrap around these people? God damn! Cripple you in a heartbeat, man. We picked up the power core and we moved our way back, or move our ass back to Sanctuary. Now that we were in the vicinity of Sanctuary, we brought them their core. No, it was not Roland. It was the Vault Hunter, of course. I shot the interface for a bunch because I started getting bored. Had a nice little conversation with Lieutenant Davis here at the front gates. Seems pretty fucking chill. Seems like a chill dude. I'd probably share my pack with this guy, smoke a fucking wood with this guy. This guy over here. Anyways, we gave them the core and we handed it in. He gave me a meaningless gun. Scooter, everyone's favorite autistic mechanic, was here, and he thought we were a robot. He thought we were eating stuff out of the garbage. Of course he thinks that because he's like some Alabama resident that has somehow shifted parallel planes of existence into Pandora and is now a mechanic. So yeah, that's what happened. He likes fat chicks. So Scooter seems pretty chill too. He found out quickly that we are not a robot though when we went in front of him. He wanted to give us Red Rock, but I got bored, so I started bouncing on his head. He finally gave us the Iridium, and then went to go pick up all these little fuel cells because we got to make Sanctuary fly, baby. He loves talking about cousins taking baths together because, like I said, Alabama parallel universe thing. It has to be. That's my theory. So then we went to gamble a little bit because Scooter's Alabama fucking redneckness got me kind of fired up. Made me want to spend some money. So we did that. I love gambling. So now we were off to see everyone's favorite character of all time in Borderlands history, Marcus. I fucking love him. This scene alone just makes him a legend. He kneecapped some poor bastard in the store and smiled at him as he asked for a refund. And that's all you need to know about Marcus. I did this very meaningless quest for no reason, just because. I don't know why. I made the mistake of trying to go see Dr. Zed, and my game completely crashed. So I reloaded the game, and we continued on with the main story. We handed in this mission down here in the basement of Sanctuary. The Firehawk had called upon us. We were able to pick up that Echo. And then we moved our way over to these bandits here. These bandits literally are the same as the other bandits, except for they have flamethrowers. So that's kind of cool. This weird guy named Flank Steak, I'm not sure. That's kind of weird villain name. Weird criminal name, bro. Flank Steak. Flank Steak's kind of like an odd steak cut. You could have said like prime rib or something. I don't know. Tenderloin. Anything else that's kind of a little bit better. But Flank Steak, alright. So Flank Steak was talking shit. I don't know. Saying some really weird fucking weird shit, man. I don't know. Talking about shit. About 30 seconds later, after I ran through everything, Flank Steak was done talking about human shit and torture methods using human shit. So that was nice. I just Norfleeted absolutely everything in my path, and we just kept running by. This was a really fast run of the game, too. I finished the whole game in about 3 hours, which was pretty damn fast. The next thing we need to do was go meet everyone's favorite Iridium addict, Lilith, or emo girl, goth girl with powers. So you guys already know how that goes. She comes in here, blows these people to literal jam. Literal fucking jam. And is like, hello, what's up? I'm Lilith. I have red hair. She's also like an extreme drug addict. Like I said, I gave her some nice iridium that she infused into her bloodstream directly through her skin. So that's literally like you just took a shot of heroin or something. I guess in this case it's like meth. After Lilith got her crystal fix and she wasn't itching so hard anymore, we were able to take out these bandits, and she was speeding around like a fucking 8-year-old that ate like an entire 4 boxes of chocolates. So that was kind of cool. I mean, I didn't really need her because I was using the God Gun, but NORFLEET blows up everything, so I don't really need any help, actually, at all. Except for like a few moments in this walkthrough. There's a few moments. We'll get there soon. But there was a couple enemies that were basically impervious to this thing, which sucked. But yeah, this part was easy. She needed more Fent, so we gave her some more Fent. And then after she had her nice little quick fix of her iridium drug intravenously, she gave us the next mission. And she started just kind of staring at us weirdly and crossing her arms. We wanted to breach the College of Idiots, aka this bandit stronghold, and we needed to do that. To do that, we needed to go to the Dust and get a car. So that's what we did. We went to the Dust to go visit Ellie. Ellie, the absolute hippopotamus of a woman, a ham planet. She is a ham planet, isn't she? She's a ham planet. And the ham planet woman was met, and I don't know, she fucking killed someone, so it's Borderlands. What the fuck do you expect? She's fucking crazy, like everyone else. Ellie wanted us to blow up some cars so we can get some parts to make our own bandit car. Now, normally this is kind of a bitch step to do, but normally you don't have infinite ammo on a NORFLEET, so that's kind of how that went. Just kind of blew everything up. After we got the last car part, I went to go gamble again. Because why not, right? It's a video game. Get the fuck off my back. So now that we had a car, we were able to make our way into the Bloodshot slums. Basically just like, I don't know. I was going to say New Delhi, but I think this is better than New Delhi. I don't know what to relate this to. Maybe some place in the Congo or some shit. That's basically what it is. Bad Mob, this giant nomad with a shield and 3 midgets on it. I'm not going to say tinks because they're literally called midgets in this game. Again, off my back, please. And yeah, no. Hilarious. This guy fucking has 3 tortured midgets on the front of his shield. This would be a great Halloween costume. You just need to find 3 midgets that want to be put onto a shield. And you need to find someone who's like 7 feet tall. This would be a fucking great cosplay. But yeah, we did what we do to every boss. Just one-shot him. Because, you know, we're using the NORFLEET. What the fuck did you expect, man? And then we took the key, and we opened the door. So yeah, classic. Now that we were in the stronghold, we blew the living shit out of everything in here. Just like running around, shooting shots, and regenning at the same time. Basically having infinite ammo. Yeah, NORFLEET's fucking broken. I'll be the first to say it. I'll be the first to say it, even though I'm doing the playthrough. This thing is broke as hell, man. We even did a little 360. Put me in phase. We were now at Roland, the man with the plan, so to speak, as Angel says. And we got to kind of see him in his whole glory here in this nice intro cutscene.
This'll just take a second.
Then a giant-ass robot called the Warden came and picked him limb by limb and dragged him away. And I didn't like that very much, so I regen some ammo. We ran up behind the giant robot and we shot him with a bunch of March for Death NORFLEET rounds. We ended up killing this Warden before he could leave, but it really didn't really do anything. There's really no point doing this because, as you guys can see, he just kind of still floats away, even though he has no more health. So, kind of unfortunate, but it was kind of cool to do nonetheless. And then we moved on to go to the real fight. So after blowing up all sorts of shit, robot, man, machine, you guys name it, we basically made our way almost to the very end where the Warden is. We were just kind of doing this process. I kind of added this clip in to show you guys what it's like. We were just speeding through this shit, blasting everything. Everyone was getting blown up. There wasn't no one that was surviving this motherfucking shit. And then it was time for the Warden. What do you guys think happened when we fought the Warden? So far, there's been a couple things that have happened every time we fought a boss, but none of them is it lasts more than one shot, and the Warden did. The Warden survived the 2 shots. First shot only did 95% damage, which is still a lot, but I was pretty proud of the Warden there. I was pretty proud of the build. So yeah, that was fun. And then we kind of cleaned up the rest of these little loaders and all that stuff that came flying through. Roland wanted to talk, so we talked, and he gave us some iridium. And that was basically that. Oh, and he told us to go back to Sanctuary, and I saw this cool relic. I wanted to see Zed. I don't know why. I was just kind of bored. So we kind of met this guy. This guy's a fucking legend. I always think of him as that zombie creature from Borderlands 1 still. But yeah, he's a legend. He had a little quest for us to do, and I figured we'd do it. Why not? I was bored. It was late at night. This guy needed to be surgically operated on, so we just kind of hopped on him over and over and over, and I stuffed my foot in his chest. And eventually, I'm pretty sure I hit the spot. So then we were talking to Roland. He told us that Handsome Jack's gonna kill everyone. And Lilith corrected him because she couldn't help herself. And Roland just kind of was like, okay, sure, works for me. And so anyways, we moved forward here, and we went to the Tundra Express. This is where Mordecai is, because we need to wake him up from a fucking massive hangover. But he was partying hard. He's drinking the malt liquor, smoking the menthols. He's having a good time. And we woke all these Varkids up, and when we did so, we saw this nice little cutscene here where he wakes up in a nice hungover state. I got sidetracked for a little bit. I wanted to try to spawn Vermimus, or Verm, or I can't pronounce his name, but the Invincible Varkid. And maybe I was thinking, oh, maybe in a great world I'd get the Solar NORFLEET. Or sorry, the Fire NORFLEET. This isn't Destiny. But that didn't happen. I just ended up moving on. So we were off to go see Tiny Tina. Tiny Tina was kind of doing what, you know, most 13-year-old girls, I guess, do in the Borderlands universe. Blow up random shit and act crazy. And have a weird fucking left eye that kind of twitches out everywhere. But she wanted to make some rockets because we needed to make some rockets, so she was down, and that was that. So we went to go collect these explosive weird rocket things, I guess, that she needs for the bunnies. I don't know why we need the bunnies, but I guess she's just fucking insane. Makes sense. So anyways, we got these rockets. We just need to collect both of them. I kind of blew everything up as normal. NORFLEET is just absolutely beat over the head, stupider than hell, as you guys know. Having tons of fun playing this game recently. And fucking this tyrant just bashed me in the face like I was like a Black Friday shopper that took his last TV. I don't know. Fucking went crazy. People Walmart my ass. So I spoke to Tiny Tina. She made us her bombs, which was pretty good. She kind of just went together here and threw these missiles on some stuffed animals, which kind of makes sense for her character, but in real life, people would be like, holy fuck, you're insane. So, yeah, she just kind of worked in her workshop. After we got the missiles, we took on this Juggernaut, which is kind of a cool enemy. You kind of see those every now and then. They're like ultimate powered Goliaths, I guess, that don't level up over time. They're just always very strong, which is kind of cool. And then she blew up a train, which is fucking insane. She derailed this train. And yeah, that was hilarious. We used our NORFLEET to kind of clear everyone out. Got our ammo back right away. Opened up this porta potty. And we watched this train get demolished, which was kind of funny. You know, my Nana derailed a train when she was young. True story. So we were then at Wilhelm. Drum roll, please. What do you guys think is going to happen to Wilhelm? One shot? Two shot? I don't know. It's up in the air. But he hit him with the grog nozzle. We got him with the kunai. And then we did the Amen technique. Actually, no, I never even aimed in here. But just one shot at him anyways. He just got blown to shit. They couldn't even finish the dialogue. So yeah, Jack's fucked. We picked up the power core. And then we started to make our way back to Sanctuary. And then we plugged it in. So when we plugged it in, some crazy shit happened. And when the crazy shit went down, people started dying. So they started getting blown up, all sorts of shit. And Handsome Jack revealed his plan. The shield that Sanctuary was using has been planned all this time to stop. So all this stuff kind of started raining through here. I shot a couple NORFLEET rounds at the Helios station, and Lilith took a fat dose of iridium, bigger than she's ever taken, and she used her powers to raise this city up in the air and teleport us away, which is kind of cool. So yeah, drugs aren't all that bad. I'm just kidding. Fucking don't do drugs. Drugs are horrible. Iridium is in a game. It's not even a drug, but she's using it like a drug. So woo. We then made our way over to the fridge. Angel kind of helped us out. This little axe hit the ice too, which I thought was funny. And I was like, who's shooting me? Turned around and gave him the death wish. This was like the fastest run through the fridge, I think, ever. I'm pretty sure I put like the whole thing in here. I literally ran through this at Mach fucking 11. Literally Mach 11. Just absolutely eradicated all these rats from the earth. I loved it. This was so good. Man, this is just what never mind, I wasn't gonna say that, but this is so fucking good. Honestly, using the NORFLEET in this setting is just perfect. This is what the gun is made for. So it was really fun just running through the fridge. Look how fast I just ran through the fridge. This is like fucking speedrun of the century here. I missed all my kunai except for the last one, but didn't really matter. Still blew that rat sky high. Now that we were out of the basement parts of Wuhan with all the rat people, we I guess New York is another option there, so pick and choose whichever you'd like. Now that we're out of the New York basements, the dwellers, the sewer people, we came and blew this little XP loader up, the exploder, and across the bridge. This is kind of a nice classic rush tactic to try to get through this part of the game instead of using that conveyor belt type system with the cart. And then this Constructor 3.0 actually took some shots. Like, this is the first enemy in the entire run that took 3 shots. So good on you, Constructor. Honestly, not even a boss. So I was pretty proud of that guy. And we have to go kill this big Thresher now and get the beacon. So it was now time to kill the Thresher. We shot the Thresher with a couple NORFLEET shots, and it also survived more than 3 shots. So this is the new strongest enemy that we've seen so far. Honestly, I love this boss fight. I just wish I had a dedicated drop. It's kind of cool. There's not many Thresher bosses in the game, so I fuck with the Threshers. So we got the beacon back, and then now we made our way to Overlook. We set the beacon up in Overlook and started the fight. So a bunch of loaders came by, and we just kind of stood here in one spot and blasted them over and over and over with the NORFLEET because we have infinite ammo because of the sham. So woo, why not, right? We just kind of waited for them to spawn in first. The loaders were pretty easy to handle. The only ones that were kind of annoying is these exploders, but it doesn't really matter because, I mean, the NORFLEET basically hits every single thing on the map in a small vicinity, so it's not really a big deal. Just kind of shot it and hit people out of the air as you guys saw there, so it's pretty fucking good. Honestly, this part wasn't that bad. I'm pretty sure I did this quicker than I ever have. At this point, I already cleared out all the enemies, and the dialogue just kept going with no enemies, so that was pretty funny to see. I was just kind of sitting here getting ammo. Ended up just kind of sitting here looking around like, huh, this is weird. Never seen this before. Kind of glitched the game out. So this was like the second weird glitch that happened because of the NORFLEET speedrun. So I shot the fast travel a bunch and we made our way to Sanctuary. We handed in the mission to Roland, bitch, and we made our way forward. At this point in the game, I started getting a little bit loopy. It was like 1 in the morning and I started shooting the butcher like crazy. And then we saw Mordecai. So Mordecai always just reminds me of just some guy that smokes hella kush, man. He definitely looks like a beer drinker. I could see him sitting there with a nice little fucking pre-roll, something nice, some fucking White Widow or some Ice Age sativa, something gas, and sniping motherfuckers. Probably. After Mordecai was done talking about his bird, being like, "Is anything happening to my bird?" Ah! After he did that, I blew myself up with my flying technique into that barrel strategically, just to get the low damage, like to get the damage increase. I'm totally fucking kidding. I just did that by accident, and I moved my way forward the Wildlife Exploration Preserve because this part's not too difficult. I mean, basically any mobbing situation with the Norfleet is not hard. Like, every single fucking enemy in the game just dies. It blew my mind how easy it was to use this Norfleet. I didn't even need to like really regen much ammo and have like a large amount of ammo reserve, because every time I shot, it basically just gave me 6 ammo back. So no problem there. And then we killed a bunch of these dogs. So that was kind of fun. I mean, they're not normal dogs, they're skags, but same difference. On our hunt for more dogs and stalkers and rack and whatever the hell is in my way to blow up, we ran into the little boss that was here as well. I was looking for that little stalker boss, and he actually spawned. And it was really cool because he ended up dropping us a transformer, which was pretty cool. This is one of the only legendaries that we got in this playthrough, so I was pretty happy to get that. I actually did have a transformer in my inventory from like fucking... I think it was True Vault Hunter mode, I'm pretty sure. It's level 43, and I've been saving it for this amount of time. It's been just sitting in my inventory. So after I kind of wiped everyone out, just used this Norfleet to just like eradicate people from the face of the earth, including these couple little skags, these dogs. I moved forward here, and I picked up the new shield, and it looks pretty cool. As you guys can see, it was a pretty decent one, and has that immunity to electricity, which is really nice, what the Transform is really known for. So it's pretty cool. I was pretty happy, and I exchanged my other one. So yeah. That's cool. The next part of this was killing this giant fucking loader, which was fine. It wasn't really a big deal. Once I slagged him, he only took 1 shot. He's a weak motherfucker compared to the constructor, man. The constructor taking 3. They should just put a constructor there instead of one of those loaders. And I had something else I wanted to do here because the loot midget spawned in here, so I wanted to go kill a loot midget. It's been a long time since I've done a loot midget farm. The first box didn't even open. I preemptively shot like it's Call of Duty, and the second one did, so that was nice. I kind of used the normal technique here with the Norfleet and Deception, and he didn't really drop anything. He just kind of dropped a relic. But the second one was pretty good. The second one came out here, and I blasted him. He survived 1 shot, and then he was crippling. And he did drop something nice. He ended up dropping a bouncing Bonnie, one of the regular ones, just an explosive one, which is kind of cool, kind of rare. I thought it was kind of cool. So yeah, no, I picked that thing up because I rarely get like regular explosive bouncing Betty grenades. So I thought it was kind of cool. And this is kind of how you do like that glitch too, where you have a large inventory. You just kind of exchange items and then use quest rewards. And then this was the last one, and he didn't really drop much either. I'm pretty sure he just dropped a relic. So he was like, whatever. We quickly ran and saw Bloodwing's massacred body and few feathers and some blood from the wing. So after that, we kind of ran through. And I killed all these other like Hyperion guys, these engineers and different things like that. They just all got blown up as I was looking for loot. And then we made our way basically to the boss. We were at the boss. And this boss... Okay, let me fucking tell you something here real quick. If you guys think this run was easy, no. Because Bloodwing took me about 30 minutes. 30 minutes of this like 3.5 hour run was spent on Bloodwing, which is just fucking retarded. But it's because it has a immunity to electricity phase. And the electricity from the Norfleet hardly does any damage, so yeah, it was basically just like this. The opening part was pretty easy on this one. It wasn't really too bad. I was hitting it with that battlefield tactic with the RPG, shooting at the incoming plane without any lock on, so thank God for battlefield. I was doing tons of damage, but as soon as Bloodwing went into her like electricity phase, look at this, like hardly any damage, even with the bee and everything. I was like really trying. So then I proceeded to unfortunately fucking die and fucking die over and over and over. I swear to God, I must have died here like, I don't know, probably like 15 times or something. I just kept getting so close, and I just couldn't do it. I just absolutely couldn't do it. But eventually, one time after like a million fucking deaths, I got lucky. And I'm pretty sure that clip's coming up here pretty soon. But yeah, no, as you guys can see, it was just ridiculous. Like, I literally couldn't do anything. Then finally, I was lucky enough, I got her into the corrosive phase. And as soon as she was in the corrosive phase, it was fucking easy peasy lemon squeezy. I absolutely just fucking murked her. I took out all my rage and just shot the ground and hit him with that fucking disgusting, I could not imagine, acidic, all element type, whatever bubble that just burns your flesh right off. I don't know how it targets living creatures, but it does. And then I proceeded to shoot Bloodwing like 50 something times, or I don't even know, like 60 times in the face with the butcher, because you know, that's just what you do. Try to help him out a little bit. But I thought that was fucked. That was fucked. So it just blew the fucking head off the bird. Blew the head off the bird. Too bad we don't have gravy and mashed potatoes. I bet Bloodwing would be a fucking nice bird to cook up in the oven. So after that, we made our way back to Sanctuary, and we talked to Roland again, and he instructed us to go meet the coolest fucking person in this entire storyline, Brick. I fucking love Brick. Brick is awesome. He's so badass and cool, and just punches people in the face and turns them to mist. So that's about as good as it gets. So we made our way down to 1,000 cuts. Once we were at 1,000 cuts, we kind of just like blew everything up. That's kind of the purpose of this video. That's why you guys were watching. Blew up everything. Fucking nothing stood a chance. Just absolutely eradicated everything. And we met Brick for the first time. And we had the initiation of the slabs. So he wanted us to kind of kill all these people. I don't know why. He could have just made us like do a couple push-ups or something, or maybe run a track. I'm not sure. But I guess regular strength and conditioning testing was not good enough for Brick. He wanted to see us actually fight like, I guess 60 enemies or something like that, maybe a couple more. So we just kind of blew everyone up. So we killed everybody. I mean, no surprise to anyone here. It's a confined room and I have the NORFLEET. And then Brick introduced himself.
So what you want?
This is why I love him. You guys see that right there? See that? See that humor? That's what I like. That's what I fucking like. Just a badass motherfucker. So what you want? As he's holding his massive fucking hammer. 200-pound hammer made of pure metal and spikes. What a savage. So, yeah, we contracted Brick to help us fight the bunker. And then we had to go outside and we had to clear out a bunch of those beacons. So we cleared out the beacons pretty easy. This was the hardest part out of all of them. This one ion loader that landed. And oh my god. Fucking took so many shots. Took like 12 shots just to kill that ion loader, but probably could have used slag, made it easier. After that, we basically destroyed all the beacons, and Slab was just running, or it's not Slab, sorry, Brick was running around for no fucking reason, and for some reason he ran to the very front of the Slab camp, and then just crossed his arms and was like, okay, good job. So I guess he ran through the whole thing, and then we went back to Sanctuary to tell them the job was done. We were back in Sanctuary, we handed in the mission, we got a blue shotgun. Nothing much changed. We just need to listen to Roland and Angel and all these people talk for a little bit. And then they told us to go to Opportunity, which is basically like Handsome Jack City. Once we were in Opportunity, you guys already know what the fuck happened with the body double. It didn't survive. Just got burnt to shit by electricity and shocked in half. So poor guy just died the second I pulled that trigger. And then we had to kind of run around and get these little info kiosk things to like copy Jack's voice and like the way he talks. So that was kind of cool. He was just talking some nonsense. Once we got all those kind of together, we were able to move forward here and get into this little room. We were just kind of waiting for the last one to finish. And then once we got into this little room, we quickly plugged in the pocket watch and we uploaded it to the online files, I'm pretty sure. And by doing that, it was just allowing us to use it all the time with our echo recorder. So she was doing some kind of fancy, weird shit with her siren powers, and I was just kind of blowing people up for fun. So we picked up the stopwatch or whatever the fuck it is and got out of there. Now it was time to begin the assault on the bunker. So we went back to Sanctuary quickly before this and just handed the mission in. And then the next mission was this mission. So that's why I say that. And I was just kind of shooting shit, defending Claptrap, having some fun, blowing up random stuff. And this is the first hurdle we had to get by, is this big door. And this door doesn't really do anything. Claptrap just kind of goes right through it and then disables it. So it's not really a big deal. But what happened here was hilarious. There was some loader that was behind me and exploded. And it shot me into the door and instantly killed me. And I just couldn't fucking believe that. But we fought our way up. We destroyed basically everything. The constructors, these soldiers, everyone got blown up by my shock NORFLEET. I was handing it out for free. Everything was free. So they didn't have to pay me nothing, which was nice. I was being very nice this day. And yeah, no, we were getting shot, mortars shot at us, and Brick was yelling in my ear, and Roland was yelling, and for some reason climbing up the side of a fucking mountain when he could have literally just ran with us. I don't know why he did that to himself, but yeah, so we kind of ran up, and then we were almost encountered. We're almost there. This is like one of the hardest enemies normally in the entire fucking game, but because of the NORFLEET, nothing. And that's these turrets here. These turrets are just fucking so stupid. They always kill me all the time. So we killed them, no problem. They did down us. But as soon as we did that, they opened it up, and we were able to use our NORFLEET to get a second wind here and just move forward. Then we blew up the big constructor, and that was pretty easy. Just kind of one-shot him. Surprised that he only took 1 shot, but the little ones took 3. I'm not sure why. But yeah, I like these big constructors. They're kind of funny looking. So there's only a few of them in the game. And then we shot these guys too. Now we were right underneath the bunker. We worked our way all the way through. And then I opened up these boxes. What's the fucking odds here with the loot midgets? Because I get them here all the goddamn time. It's like 50% chance or something like that. 30% chance. Pretty damn fucking high. There must be some good odds. Unfortunately, he didn't drop anything. If he did drop anything, it flew off. I ended up looking around, but I couldn't really find anything. He just dropped a shock relic, which was kind of cool to get. Then we were up on top of the bunker. We had to destroy these autocannons, which wasn't really that big of a deal. I just kind of ran around and blasted them. It's pretty simple. Usually this part isn't really so bad, especially with the NORFLEET. I mean, just ran around, killed everything. And now the bunker was awake. So the fucking bunker, the flying discus. The flying discus. What do you guys think? Bunker's a pretty hard boss, right? How are you going to kill the bunker with a NORFLEET? It's basically Bloodwing, but worse, right? That's what you think. That's what you think, but that's what I thought, at least, too, before I did this. And I think I might have figured out a new speed run, so I was kind of getting all my stuff together here. I was seeing the disc flying around. I love the fucking music for the bunker. I think the bunker's hilarious. I think the music's so fucking hype. It's like dun 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 dun. It's so fucking cool. I love this boss fight. It's honestly great, especially the first time you ever do it, like on a new playthrough. The music's all fucking good. But anyways, I went down here and I was like, shit. What do I do? And then I remembered I'm using the NORFLEET, so I just shot randomly and killed something, thank God. And then this is where I deployed the aim down sight technique because of the critical damage was 0. And so I just kind of moved in here, and as you guys see, bunker only took fucking 3 shots, man. Bunker got melted. That first shot did half the health bar. That's pretty fucking impressive. That's a build. That's a build. This is a fucking build, not gonna lie. And then we kind of just kind of waited around. We waited for some loot. I was really hoping I get a new sham because mine's level 72. I do have a level 81 on one of my other characters, but I just didn't really want to transfer it over for this. And we didn't, unfortunately. We just got a bunch of random shit. One thing that was actually cool, I'm pretty sure did drop. Yeah, this launcher here. So this launcher right here is kind of like a NORFLEET. It honestly, it seems pretty similar, as you guys can see here. It shoots the same stuff. It just doesn't do those elemental bubbles, but shoots these same little almost NORFLEET-like shots, these E-Tech launcher shots, which is pretty cool. So that was a cool gun to get. And then we got inside the security system. We kind of moved our way through here, and this was the last hurdle. And Jack talks some shit, but it doesn't really matter because Jack doesn't have a NORFLEET. I have a NORFLEET. He just needed to show up with a NORFLEET. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. And then we went down here into Angel's little place. Angel talked some shit and fucking, I don't know, bitched a bunch, and then basically said that she was like feeling pretty bad, and she said, hey, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here anymore. I've been tortured forever, so well, just kill me. Which doesn't really make sense to me because, like, if we're able to get in there, couldn't we just break her out? Like, couldn't she just, like, leave? Like, did she not think of that one, hey? She didn't think of that one. You don't need to kill yourself. Like, you're just depressed. Like, just go outside. You've never even been outside. Go outside. Have a corn dog. Fucking do anything else than be depressed and sit in one spot. So she was just kind of bitching about a lifetime of service. I don't know, man. Kids in India fucking lay bricks for 7 generations of a family line, and they are not killing themselves. So I don't know why Angel killed herself. But this part of the game is pretty classic. I mean, you just kind of like shoot stuff and try to stay alive. And then eventually I just kind of cut it out because it's just kind of boring. I was just killing people super fast and running around. It took like 10 minutes. And then we destroyed the last of those pipelines. And Angel sat here and basically just like, I don't know, I guess she just died because she was disconnected from her drug. She like withdrawed after like fucking 3 seconds. Jack came by, shot Roland in the chest. Lilith screamed. Jack was like, what the fuck's good? What's good, bitch? Hit her with the fucking dog collar. I don't know why. That's kind of cool technology, but yeah, Jack's fucking pissed, and he's ready to fight. I don't know why we don't just fucking shoot him here. I could have just blown him up with the NORFLEET, unless his shield has like 4 billion health, but it doesn't. So then he made Lilith try to kill us, and that didn't really work out. She transferred us into Marcus's store, which was, I mean, kind of funny because I fucking love Marcus. I didn't want to steal from him, but we did. So that's basically what happened. And Mordecai freaked out. And then we looted these chests. So now that Lilith was gone and Roland was just killed, there was a little bit of chaos. And I talked to Mordecai, and he wanted us to go to the Iridium Blight. And in the Iridium Blight, we were going to go through Grotto and steal some explosives. So we kind of moved our way there pretty quickly. Wasn't really too far of a trip to go. We just kind of had to cut through the dust, which was kind of interesting. I honestly enjoy that part of the game instead of just fast traveling. And then now we were in the Iridium Blight, and we kind of just moved our way with the car over to where the Info Stockade with the Arid Nexus would be. And then Hyperion did the ultimate play of all time. They rolled up the fucking bridge, which was pretty funny. And then this is where we kind of started moving through to Grotto with what Brick was talking about. I did a little 360 here. This part normally takes a long time. Normally isn't pretty difficult. Usually you go down quite a few times, but I don't know. I guess no one has ever ran through here with just a NORFLEET in any of the Borderlands characters' history. Yeah, I don't know. It was really easy. I just kind of shot everything. What do you guys expect? I'm using the NORFLEET only, and these guys are like basic enemies, so they just got absolutely fucking turned to dust. So that's what we did. We turned everyone to dust, and Brick said some funny shit. And then once we killed all these ambush commanders, we just had to go up to kill the Boombringer, which is the buzzard. So we did that next. There was all sorts of people up here. It was actually kind of difficult. I did go down here, but it wasn't really a big deal. I just kind of shot the NORFLEET randomly, and someone died somewhere. I didn't even know where they were. And then it's really funny. The fucking NORFLEET like instantly destroyed the Boombringer before it even came up, which was hilarious. So then we went to go kill Mortar. Mortar's a little bitch, but he didn't drop us anything good, which sucks. So yeah, we just blew him up. We killed Mortar. Just fucking shot him. He just died. I mean, I don't know what you guys expected, but he actually incinerated. He like turned to like fucking dust, which was pretty funny. Then we got in this giant like soup can, Campbell soup promo can kind of thing, and just made our way up to the top. And at the top, we just need to destroy some buzzards and some pretty simple shit. Just kind of blew everything up, and yeah, that's really all it was. And then we also picked up some crates while we were here too. We blew everything up, and we placed the little beacons, and I just kind of waited for the birds to come pick up the explosives, and that was basically all we had to do here in Grotto. Now that we were done with Grotto, we made our way over using a car, trying to get to the Arid Nexus, and we hit this little nasty jump right here. I don't know what the fuck happened, but I thought that was pretty fucking funny, and we made our way through. And we made our way to the land of the bee shield, as I like to call it, because I basically only go here to farm a bee shield. But then we kind of had to do this kind of thing, like with like the pipes. So we opened up all these pipes, and we shot a bunch of people. And it was pretty easy for the most part. It wasn't so bad. We just had to open up these 3 pipe stations to overflood the pipe. The second one was pretty easy too. I mean, I just kind of ran in here, I'm not going to lie, just kunai'd what I could and just blew up the rest. And it honestly worked pretty good. There's really nothing in this game that like was really holding me back. I don't think there was really any enemy that was like insanely hard to kill with this build, but for the most part it was all pretty much the same. So then once we got the second one, we got the third one as well, and then the pressure in the pipeline was pretty heavy. So what we were able to do was to drive off this little jump and hit it with our car. We were able to nicely get in there. How many of you guys actually get in there nicely like that? I never do. That was like the first time I've ever done that, so that was pretty fucking cool. And then I got stuck here because it's Borderlands, so of course I did. We made our way through and electrified a couple more dogs for no reason at all other than them just looking at us. That was kind of fun. I love blowing up these skags with this NORFLEET. It's fucking hilarious. They all just fucking they're so quick to be killed, so it's a really easy enemy to handle, especially because they don't really shoot you or anything. They just kind of run at you and bark and like growl and just look at you with like weird faces. So it's not too bad. It doesn't make me feel bad shooting them. And this was like one of the hardest guys to kill for sure was Saturn. Saturn was a motherfucker. But Saturn wasn't really that hard for like the normal reasons. It was mainly just because of the fact that he's kind of hard to hit with the NORFLEET. So that was kind of the only problem. I kind of had to like shoot at this bridge a little bit, but for the most part it was pretty easy. I mean, like a motherfucker for this build, for this like kind of gameplay is really like any boss that can survive more than like 4 shots from the NORFLEET. And Saturn, I think, took the most shots out of any of the bosses in the entire playthrough. So good on you, Saturn. You win it. But he wasn't able to handle the aim down sight technique, and that did a pretty decent amount of damage. And I did a nice little dodge here on all his little hunter killer drones. So fucking crazy boss. Lots of fun. He didn't really drop anything but iridium. This guy was pretty fucking easy to kill too. Another big fat constructor, one of the last big fat constructors of the game. he just got one-shotted as well, unfortunately. Poor guy. He did his best. And then we just ran in here. I kind of looked at the loot, but we just ran up through this little building and kind of collected what we could. Just killed everyone in one shot, literally just like that. It's fucking crazy, so it's pretty easy. So we got the info. We just needed to kind of like upload it to this little thing and download what we needed, and we picked it up. Once we did that, we were basically able to freely able to get out of here, except for that ion loader and the constructor 3.0. That was kind of hard to deal with, and I went down here, but I ended up just getting myself back up and getting the fuck out of there. Now that we were back in Sanctuary, I shot Mordecai in the face like 20 fucking times and got a new quest. It's the end of the game, so we just basically moved over to Claptrap. Shot the air a bunch of times, because at this point it was like 2:30 in the morning, and I was kind of losing my sanity. It was getting pretty fucking late. I was pretty stoned as well. And it was Christmas Day, so I was having a lot of fun. That's why I was playing this. So yeah, it was pretty fucking fun. Had some time off and definitely enjoyed it. Now it was like basically the end of the game. We had to just meet Claptrap and get into the Iridium Blight and do this little robot fight at the beginning of this where you gotta shoot all the robots and move through this big door, which was honestly my specialty because of the NORFLEET. So let's fucking tear this planet a new asshole. Honestly, Claptrap, fucking legend. Absolute legend. I love this guy. He's so fucking funny. Listen to what he says here.
Minion, I've got to get that door open so I can take care of that handsome bastard myself. You hear me, Jack? You killed my friends. You destroyed my product line. I am the last Claptrap in existence, and I am going to teabag your car.
Honestly, what a legend. He couldn't be more of a legend. This guy's a fucking legend. So we basically just shot everything and blew it all up with the NORFLEET. The NORFLEET killed everything so fast here because I had kill skills too. So there was really nothing that could really damage me too much to the point where I was worried. So just kind of just spamming out shots, and eventually we finished it all. There was really no one left to shoot because we killed everyone. So it was pretty easy. I thought that was a legendary at the time, but it definitely wasn't. So yeah, we just waited for the door to get opened and on our way to Handsome Jack and the Warrior. I always thought this door was pretty fucking cool. Pretty big door. And Claptrap just kind of stands there and he was talking to me about a random job. I don't know. He's kind of retarded, but just is what it is. When the door was finally open, Claptrap freaked out because he couldn't climb upstairs. I don't know why I didn't just like carry him up. Would have been pretty damn easy to carry him up. And then we killed everyone here on this barge before they even were able to jump down. I've never done this before, but it definitely goes to show how fucking powerful this build is. It's so funny. There's literally no one here to shoot anymore, and Brick was still talking like there was. And it was honestly so funny. I love this part here where Brick just like jumps down and he's like, "You get the hell away from my friends." He's fucking screaming for no reason. Right here. So fucking funny. He just runs to go punch someone. And so we just kind of kept fighting through the, I forget what this is even called. Basically just the end of the game. There's like a thing here, Heroes Pass, that's what it's called. Kept fighting through Heroes Pass and had a good time just blowing a bunch of shit up. Nothing was really too challenging here because of the Deception. Deception NORFLEET combo, honestly, so fucking good. So fucking good. So you guys should try it out yourself if you guys ever want to like have a fun time playing this game and not struggle too much. Just go farm Hyperius for a NORFLEET, that's what I did. And hopefully you guys get lucky and get one that's like shock or corrosive, because that's really applicable to most enemies in the game. And once Brick and Mordecai destroyed that, they kind of opened up the door, and once the door was opened, I kind of just shot with my feet and got some ammo back, and just kind of rushed through the rest of this as well. Just kind of blew people up as I saw them, and that wasn't really too much of a problem. Wasn't really too much of a challenge for the most part. So we made our way to the final big bad constructor, and he hit us with a missile strike. But little did he know, I had a NORFLEET, and I got myself up no problem. And now it was our turn to hit him with a missile strike. We traded missile strikes. I got a little bit of damage on him right there. It was a heavyweight match between the NORFLEET launcher and this guy, but we ended up making him do a little somersault. I felt bad for him. He did a little barrel roll right there. I felt kind of bad. He kind of croaked a bit. So we made our way to the end of the game. We were at Handsome Jack, and we listened to this cutscene where he kind of talked about how Lilith was his ultimate weapon. Thank God. He's invisible too, which is kind of cool. It makes sense. He probably has some crazy technology. But I wasn't really too worried. He was kind of talking a bunch of shit, mad shit. But like I said, he didn't bring a NORFLEET to the NORFLEET fight. So that's like bringing a fucking toothpick to a gunfight. So I don't know. This guy was lacking. There was all these other people here that I could hit a nice little fucking crit on. And did a little aim down sight technique and killed him in 2 shots. So Handsome Jack is actually weaker than the Constructor V3. So there you go. There you go. He summoned in the Warrior, we were forced to fight this massive beast. But once I said, like I said before, I mean, the warrior, again, toothpick to the NORFLEET fight, right? I don't know, toothpick to the gunfight. He's not really going to do much to me. So we basically just kind of waited until he came in here and watched the cutscene. I was like, oh yeah, seen this a few times. Thank you, Jack. And then I just did this. I just fucking like shot him like with my deception and did half his health bar in one shot, which was pretty fucking insane, not gonna lie. And the fight was pretty fucking easy for the most part. Like honestly, it really wasn't that hard. And I just kind of ran around, killed these chrysalists as they spawned in with the NORFLEET. And the warrior, I just absolutely fucked up by doing this aim down sight thing and hitting him in the crit spot. And right here, I just ended up fucking killing him. He just dropped him in another one shot, just boom, done. So 2 shots, killed the warrior. This is the ultimate fucking NORFLEET build. I mean, Gunzerk is pretty cool too, but you can't have the Decept. I think there's just more damage, honestly, a 0. And you get the added bonus of running around invisible, which is really good, especially for these higher level Ultimate Vault Hunter stuff. So I hit a nasty little 360 phase kill, and we finished the game. Finished the game. So NORFLEET only. NORFLEET only. What do you guys think? Leave a like, leave a subscribe, leave a nice comment down below. Tell me what you've done. Tell me your favorite things to use in this game. And happy holidays. And yeah, I really hope you guys have a good one. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys watched this whole video, holy shit, that's fucking crazy. I really appreciate it. This took me a long time to make. This took me probably like 10 hours to make this video, or 12 hours to make this video. So I really appreciate everyone that watches it. We didn't get any legendaries, which fucking sucks, but it is what it is. I don't know why. I just never get any legendaries, even from like the opening shot. I just have terrible luck with the warrior. He fucking hates me. The common skull is the hardest thing for me to get in the game. So yeah, that was basically the video. We did NORFLEET only, and ended up shooting Jack once he was finished bitching. I was just kind of looking around for some legendaries. But when at this point here, he was like bitching so much that I just was like, okay, let's just end it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay loud. See ya. Bye.